Today I'm creating my 2026 vision board, as you can see right here, and I'm going to bring you along with me and show you like how I did it, just kind of the steps. Maybe it'll inspire you to make your own vision board. Maybe it'll give you ideas, and maybe it'll show you just how easy and just how fun it is. This is not about making something perfect or aesthetic for social media. It's more about creativity and just having fun with the process. If you're thinking about making a vision board yourself, this might give you some ideas and just show you how easy and how fun it is. So for me, this is less about setting goals and more about kind of setting a tone for the year and just giving me like little happy, pretty reminders of what my, what I'm visualizing for the year. I decided I wanted to frame my vision board, so I got this 16 by 20 frame, really cheap at Walmart, and I'm just going to take it apart because I'm going to use this inside paper, like the little, example photo as my framework for my vision board. You can use a poster board or anything you want, but this is already cut down to the perfect size that I need, so I thought this would just be perfect. I'm just going to open up the frame just enough to take this paper out, and this is what I'm going to use to create my vision board on. You can make your vision board super small. You can even make it like digitally online and then put it on your phone background. I just wanted like a picture I could hang up somewhere and like kind of look at for inspiration. So I have these images here. These actually came from a calendar from last year. And I really like this calendar. I had got it at the Dollar Tree and it had cute little sayings. And so I just thought I didn't want to waste these beautiful little pictures. So I thought I could keep them and reuse them for something. And so I'm going through these to pick something that I want to kind of be my main theme of my vision board. Since it's obviously large, it's going to kind of take up a good section of it. I have some random scrapbook papers. I'm going to go through and pick out some random colors just for backgrounds, just so it's not a plain white background. And now I just printed out some images that kind of align with my goals and what I'm wanting to do and what I'm wanting to visualize. You can get these out of magazines. You can print random pictures off of Google. I downloaded all the pictures and put mine in just some Canva documents, just not to waste paper. And I just printed them all out on one sheet. I'm just going to take some scissors and I'm going to just cut all these things out. So if you wanted to do a digital copy, you could go onto Canva and upload all of these images and then just do a vision board that way. And then you can even print it out from there and still frame it. I just kind of like the fun of cutting it out and putting it together and moving it around. So that's what I'm doing here. There's no like specific plan here. I really had no idea how I was planning to do this. I was just winging it. So I did cut out quite a few things. I don't necessarily want to reach all these goals this year, but some of them just represent things I'm trying to do better or things I'm trying to visualize, things like that. So the first thing I'm going to do is lay down my base. I picked this flowery one just because I like the colors. I later regretted that because it's a little busy and so you can't really see the actual things that I put on top of it. So I would suggest sticking with some solid or close to solid backgrounds if you can. It did work out fine. I just thought it was a little bit busy. And I'm just going to figure out what colors I want where. I'm going to kind of piece it together just to kind of make it a little different instead of one big solid background. And then I'm just going to glue these down. I just used a cheap glue stick to do this whole vision board. My thought process is that the frame will hold the whole thing together. Once I get it all done and put it in the frame, that'll hold all the pieces down, right? And I'm just rearranging things just kind of where I think they might look good. It's a lot of trial and error, a lot of moving things around. Nothing's perfect. And so this is going to be a different process for you depending on what all you've got on your board and how busy you want it. I found that it was hard to put things in that corner with all the flowers because where it was so busy, you couldn't see any small things. So I had to put big things down there to try to cover some of the flowers. But other than that, I think it turned out good. I obviously went for like a pink, girly kind of theme aesthetic. I do tend to like the pink, girlier things. So that is what I went with. As you can see, it's a little busy. There's a lot. Your girl has a lot of goals. But it's going to be a good year. I really think it's going to be a good year for 2026. As you can see, I do have YouTube on there. I'm hoping to really be able to put more time and effort into YouTube because I love making YouTube videos and I've just not really had the time. But, things are changing and I feel like I'm going to be able to start making time, hopefully, for YouTube. I want to, and so that is on here as well. And taking my glue stick, once I have things laid out about how I want them, I'm just gluing them down. And again, this is your vision board. You can make this however you want. I just think that the collage-y looking look to it is what really gives it the full effect for me. You can like line them up in perfect lines, but I really like how it's all kind of scattered and mixed matched and just kind of all over the place. I think that makes it fun. It makes it a little different. I feel like vision boards really help with, not just like reaching your goals, but like just kind of keeping you on track. So like forgetting, sometimes it's easy to forget, like, oh, at the beginning of the year I did say I wanted to do this, or I was really hoping to have this kind of year. And I feel like that's easy to forget sometimes. And so I feel like vision boards can kind of help remind you of the things you're wanting to remember, or the values that you're hoping to like hold on to throughout the year. And so that's why I think this is fun. It is a process if you're going to do it physically like this, but that's what makes it fun. I feel like you guys know I like to craft and I like to have my hands on stuff. So I just like that makes it a little bit fun. I found these planner stickers, and just to fill a few empty spots, I was kind of going through it and just picking out some hearts and stars and just fun little things just to fill some little spaces. Those are totally not necessary. Obviously, that's not a goal or anything. I just think it's pretty. And if I have to stare at this all year, I want it to be pretty and I want it to be aesthetic. I want it to look like something I would want to look at every day. As you can see, it is done, and now it's time to reframe this bad boy. So I've just got my frame here, and I'm just going to put it back in it and put the frame back together like you would with any picture. And it just makes it look so nice and crisp, and I love it. I like to put my vision board somewhere where I'm going to see it every day. Like somewhere I will walk by, either on my mantle or maybe hanging on the wall in my bedroom. I think it turned out beautiful. I think it's really going to help me to remember what I'm hoping for this year and stay on track. I know we all at the beginning of the year make all these goals that we don't always stick to, but I think it's going to be great. I think it turned out great, and I think as long as you make your vision board about you and what you want and what your vision and goals are for the year, I think it will also turn out absolutely perfect. If you're thinking about making a vision board, I hope that this helped you and inspired you with some ideas or ways that you can make your own vision board and set your own goals for yourself this year. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed creative projects like this, I'd love it if you'd stick around, maybe check out some of my videos, and if it fits your vibe, go ahead and subscribe so you can see every time I post a new video. I'll be sharing DIY, some like custom creations, some crafts, and just all kinds of little creative things this year. So I hope you stick around to see what I have in store for you guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.